Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter and this is Tennis Now, presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express, delivering wow customer service. The second week of the grass court season is underway, and today we're going to take a look at our top 5 Wimbledon winners on the women's side. Unlike the men, where the favorites are pretty cut and dry, we have a longer list on the women's side, with Serena Williams out of the mix and no real dominant player emerging. So, who are the players that can come away with the title in London? Let's take a stab at it, shall we? Number 1, the odds makers seem to believe that Karolina Pliskova is the one to beat, and we believe she does have a pretty good chance. The Czech has proven herself at the Grand Slams of late, reaching the final at last year's US Open and the semifinals at Roland Garros just a few weeks ago. If Pliskova can reach the final weekend on her worst surface at a major, just think what kind of damage she can do on grass. The 25-year-old already has 3 finals and a title on grass, but she has failed to reach beyond the second round at the All England Club in 5 previous appearances. Could this be the year that she breaks through? Number 2 on the list is a 2-time Wimbledon champion that has made a stunning return to form since returning to the tour last month. We're talking about Petra Kvitova, who assumes the title of most dangerous grass courter on the WTA Tour with Serena on the sidelines. The Czech, who underwent hand surgery last December after being stabbed by a burglar, owns a 44-15 lifetime record on the grass, and she's gone 29-7 at Wimbledon in her 9 appearances at SW19. With no real favorite stepping out to lead the field on the road to Wimbledon, who's to say that Kvitova isn't the one who's going to grab that title? Number 3. Roland Garros 2017 provided women's tennis fans with a massive surprise when relatively unheralded Jelena Ostapenko stormed to that title. And it makes us wonder, is chaos the new norm with Serena Williams out of the picture? If that's the case, then how about picking American Coco Vandeweghe for the title? The hard-hitting American has gone 21-7 on grass since the beginning of 2015, and she's reached the second week at London in each of the last 2 years. And speaking of Americans that excel on grass, can't leave out Venus Williams. The 5-time Wimbledon champ turned back the clock last season by reaching the semifinals at Wimbledon. She's certainly capable of doing it again with a lifetime record of 81-14 at Wimbledon. One has to think that she has what it takes to win a 6th Wimbledon title, even at the age of 37. Number 5 on our list, a former Wimbledon runner-up that has a game that translates very well onto the grass. That's the Spaniard Garbine Muguruza, who reached the final in 2015 at Wimbledon and is eager to prove herself after dropping out in the second round last year at the All England Club. When Muguruza is in top form, the match is usually on her racket, and that holds even truer on fast-playing grass. Now, before we say goodbye, we want to mention 5 other players that we expect to see good things from on the grass, even though they didn't make our list. We're going to start with France's Kristina Mladenovic. She is proving to be quite an all-court player in 2017. Good on clay, good on hard court, good on grass, and the best of Mladenovic at the Grand Slam level has certainly yet to come. If Jelena Ostapenko was the belle of the ball at Roland Garros, how about Estonia's Anett Kontaveit, shocking the world at Wimbledon? The Estonian has proven to be quite a talent this year. She may be inexperienced at Wimbledon because she's only won 1 match in 2 previous appearances, but she did win her first title on grass just last week. Simona Halep has had some difficulties with injuries lately, but if the Romanian can get in gear at Eastbourne next week, we don't see why Halep can't get right back on the horse and make another deep run at Wimbledon. She lost a heartbreaking final to Jelena Ostapenko at Roland Garros, but maybe that was just the beginning of Halep's exploits this season. Great Britain's Johanna Konta is a player that the odds makers like, and, you know, we like her too. Despite the fact that she fell to Coco Vandeweghe at Birmingham last week, we think that Konta has the game to make a big splash on the grass. And finally on our list, a player that's been nowhere near her best form this season, but she is a former Wimbledon finalist that has a game that's tailor-made for grass. We're talking about world number 10, Agnieszka Radwanska. Why not Aga? So that's it for our top 5 Wimbledon ATP title contenders. Stay tuned because we may need to revise this list by a smidge after the Wimbledon draw comes out. Fair enough, right? Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Grace Carter. We'll see you next time here on Tennis Now.